All right, so JAG Pass 5 here, Fantasy Football Edition.
Yeah.
We are officially in fantasy football season,
Yes.
gentlemen. Who's the commissioner of our league? Are you the commissioner or am I the commissioner?
I think it should be you.
I think it should be you. I think you have the temperament for it.
Got it.
Yeah.
How do I commission our other league? How do you think I do
Very
overall?
well. Very well.
You think I'm fair?
The best is when
He is the people's commissioner.
he's the people's commissioner, but you also don't seem to let anyone get fresh.
No,
And he doesn't mess with people's money.
Yeah, that's what it is. Is when it comes to people's money, I'm just like, no, this is serious business.
Yep.
Well, the keys, we got the roster full. We got a 12-man roster.
Yep.
So
You want to
people
go through the roster? Do we want to go through that?
Yeah, we got.
We're gonna highlight the owners in this episode.
Yeah, we have
Start from the top. Gaz, reigning champion.
He is the reigning champion.
That's what
Yeah, amen. We have Johnny, who's the reigning champion in our league.
2 years in a row.
2 years in a row. You sniped me every pick last year in my drafts. It's okay. And then Juan, who's also a reigning champion.
I am a reigning champion in my keeper league. And it should be interesting
I have
because
champions in this room. I have never won a championship. I've won second place 4 times.
Yeah.
But
you're the Buffalo Bills in the 90s.
I am.
He has the Montejo curse.
He's Jim
No
Kelly.
But when we talk about fantasy football leagues, it's hard to celebrate if you are a champion because your league could suck, right? So,
Doesn't matter.
I mean,
But that's like coming out of the NFC East. You still won, even if you got like 6
Yeah,
and
you
10.
still
Like,
winning.
imagine it was you,
You
and
know-
like 10 Fernies and Fernie.
You know what we should do?
And he paid, and he happened to
We
pay.
should have a fantasy league of multiple champions to get a real champion. So,
Oh,
like, 1 year you do your normal league, and then out of all those leagues,
Yeah, but you'd have to know 10 different leagues, no? Or 12 different
you know all
leagues?
your friends.
Just Carl's probably like in 12 leagues.
Carl's in 13
Carl
leagues.
Bartles is probably running 7 leagues and 2 for his wife.
He's actually not in our league this year. He didn't respond in time.
He didn't respond on
We got
time.
a lot
Carl,
of
very
piranhas out
disappointed.
there.
A lot of people are going to see this video and realize, hey, I'm not in the fantasy football league.
Yeah.
And, the issue is that's how you know your company's growing. You have an overwhelming demand of people who want to participate.
Yeah.
We had a lot of people responded very quickly to that email.
Yeah.
How is it? How do you guys feel? Can smack talk get too personal in fantasy football?
Yeah, I called someone a bitch last year because they told me that I was colluding with another owner.
Yeah, that was a little far.
But he said he genuinely said, he's like, oh, you're colluding. And I was like,
Lewis character, and that's what you love.
yeah, and I was like, what are you talking about, dude?
Some waiver wire transactions.
No, I had a guy who offered me a really ridiculous trade at the time. A very ridiculous trade. And I was like, and we have no vetoes in our league because you're all grown
But
adults.
Lewis was against it. He was like, we shouldn't do this. Are you sure you want to do this?
I have
was
evidence
like,
of
yeah.
this conversation.
And the guy was like, yeah, let's do it. And he goes, okay.
What was it?
I got Christian McCaffrey for like, I forgot what
Pennies.
it was like pennies because he was like, oh, he's injured, he's not gonna be out. I was like, Christian McCaffrey's eventually gonna come back, and he did a couple games. He balled out those games, and he got injured again. And then Carolina shut him down. But at the time, someone was like, "Oh, you're colluding," and I was like, "Yo, like we've been doing this our 5th year doing this league. Like,
Is there a reason why you do fantasy football? I mean,
I love football, my favorite
It's
sport,
fun. It's entertaining. It gives you more of a reason why to watch football.
Yeah.
and I love football.
I think the
it
NFL
just
has
gets boring
benefited.
sometimes.
Yeah, the NFL has benefited massively from fantasy football.
Right. And
I'll answer that question with a better statement because I'm a Dolphins fan,
well,
so I have nothing to look forward to
that's my
except for
point.
this season.
Yeah.
Except for this season, but playing fantasy football is the ultimate hedge if your team sucks.
Yeah.
So fantasy football got me through a lot of hard years. Most
Yeah,
of
as Dolphin fans, yeah.
Dolphin fans, like we were just. It was one of those things that kind of made
Yeah.
those Sundays okay, right?
Yes.
So what did fantasy like? It turned you to a new team. What's your new teams?
It's more the players. It's just more of
No, I haven't liked. I know what you're asking. You're asking if like because of fantasy, what teams did you end up
Do
liking?
you enjoy watching?
Um,
I like watching Seattle all the time.
Seattle's
I don't know
great.
why.
yeah, like you'll catch me watching like a Bears like Cardinals game
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Every day.
and like loving it.
yeah. I'm a Bears fan.
why. I don't like games on Fox. I don't know why. It's the
Is
Yeah.
it- is
I don't
it-
like the big robots. The big robot.
I'm an AFC guy.
Yeah, I'm an AFC guy. I'm not a big.
NFC, the game start at 4. I'm not into
Yeah, I mean, what's happening? Actually, I like the 4:00 start.
Yeah, that's nice.
I like the 4:00 start.
Wake up from your Sunday nap.
Yeah, because
Oh,
I'm like,
yeah,
I
no
get home
kids.
from church at 2:00 in the afternoon. I'm
Okay,
halftime
so-
of my Dolphin game.
Okay, scheduling works out, but then 4 to 7 kind of kills into the games at 4. You can't really do anything in the end.
No, that Sunday night football game is the best, especially when you
go in
have
between halftime, go get dinner, and now you watch the rest.
super lit, dude, super lit.
you
And
watch
like
7 o'clock.
Dania, like now, Dania is a fantasy football league herself with her friends.
It's that scheduling is also it's designed for you to stay at like
On heroin.
the
It's
Buffalo
heroin.
Wild Wings all day.
Yeah, it's heroin.
Or the Flanagans.
It's
Yeah.
heroin.
I'm not a big fan of posting
Crazy
up at
friends.
restaurants watching games. Not a big fan, to be honest.
No.
Oh, I don't like that either. I like to like set up unless it's like my boys and we
Or
go to
I like-
Flanagan's.
Yeah, or I
But like
like
Flanagan's is the main things, and it's like the Cardinals and
Well,
the
the thing
Bears.
is, like you get to look, really like you're taking up a table.
I think
The waiter's
everyone
looking at you,
at
waiter's
someone's
looking at
house.
you.
Yeah. Are you ordering anything in the next 30 minutes?
You're like, no, get some more water, please.
yeah,
You gotta get there before 1, like 12:30.
Yeah, you gotta.
I feel you.
It's
It's a lot.
underlying
It's a
pressure.
lot.
I don't think it's a very relaxing environment.
It's a
How do
lot.
you feel about the people who do the drafts at like a Flanagan's or
I've done that before. It's kind of cool. And like if you have a reserved space and you're like away from everybody, I don't care. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
I do those every year. I do those. Not us that I do it, but I'm in a league that does that.
You guys get excited for Hard Knocks?
No,
I've only
I'm over
I
it. Same
only
thing.
Hard Knocks fan?
no, same thing. It's opening shot of the grass, the whistles, like it does like that whole sound bit that gets you hooked, right?
Yeah.
That's like the drug, and then it's like the same thing. There's always this one guy. They follow one guy who's gonna get cut, and he's like a fringe guy, and then he ends up getting cut.
Has Hard Knocks screwed you over on your draft sometimes?
No, I don't watch it. I just don't watch it. I don't even have HBO.
Speaking of being screwed over on a draft, when is the perfect time to do the draft? Is it after the preseason?
No, after you never do. Bro, Travis Etienne. There you go.
Right, you gotta do it right after the last preseason game. So
Yep.
we'll do it next week.
Yeah.
Because they're skipping a week. This
Yeah,
year.
we just gotta buy the board. We're gonna do a live. We gotta schedule that today, by the way.
Yeah.
We'll schedule for maybe next
It's
Thursday.
happening live in color.
Yeah. So I don't know. I've never done it. I've never done it at like it's always been like a party at a friend's house. It's never been like a Flanagan.
I like when I do it at my house. Those are always we have good drafts at my
Yeah, I
house.
think it's fun when like
Donnie wants to do it at our house. this
I've
year.
never done a live draft until I joined his league. 3 years
Oh, yeah?
ago.
Like there's nothing like getting the
It's so
sticker and
fun.
like pasting the sticker.
Yeah, it's a lot
The
more
reaction.
intense.
The reaction.
Because
Dude.
everyone's watching you.
Well, my favorite thing that I do is like if the guy like I'm targeting a player, like guy before he picks, and I see him pick up a different color, like
Yes.
a different position.
That's what
I'm
you
like
like.
I get up and I'm like ready, boom, and just slap it on the wall.
But I have to
It's
say,
like-
the worst
like that.
thing is when you grab a sticker and you're like, all right, I'm putting it. You put the sticker and you hear everyone behind you. Ooh,
That's never happened to me.
That happened to me last year.
With who? What pick? Do you remember the pick?
The running back who used to play for the Vikings.
Adrian Peterson when he
Adrian
was in
Peterson.
Washington, and you picked him up kind of early.
He's still playing the league.
I went Adrian Peterson.
That guy.
Still playing, still beating his
Adrian
kids.
Peterson, probably
Just kidding. I don't know why I said that.
10th
It's true.
round,
though.
something
They get in
like
trouble for that.
like 10th round deep, and I was like, oof. And I was like, oof.
Who's
Something had
Yeah,
happened,
you
like,
get paranoid. You're like
something-
everyone
something had
knows.
happened an hour before the
Right,
draft,
that guy
and I
tore his
didn't
ACL
know.
2 hours ago.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
no way that just happened.
That's right. You got you picked him, and then something
Happened
literally.
like right before the draft
Yeah,
started.
yeah,
that I
yeah,
did
yeah.
not
He
know
got a
about.
cut or something like that. Everyone's like, "What are you doing?"
But he did good
Um,
beginning of the season.
How do you guys give free fantasy football advice?
I stopped doing that. I don't talk about fantasy. I don't tell anyone my strategy.
What happened?
I don't talk about any of my players. Literally, I was talking up 2 players all of last year. Johnny literally sniped me on both those picks back to back, and I was like, I just. There's no need for me to share my strategy.
It's funny the term snipe because I was expressing interest as well. So there was no
story that-
idea of sniping.
What is it? What's that phenomenon that happens? The psychological phenomenon, like when you've told the story so many times that over time the story just changes.
Well, that happens.
It's
I don't.
called a game called telephone.
Yes, it is a game called Telephone, but
So I'm
really,
go ahead.
Really, there's no reason, and not to get too philosophical here. There's no reason to believe your memory because over time,
Yeah, there's no reason.
Your brain-
So I Johnny says like, oh, I told you about those players, and I was like,
he gaslit you.
yes, 100%. But I'm like anti-gaslight. I'm like,
still.
it's like when you try to convince someone of something.
You're
that never
altering their
happened.
reality
Yeah,
through-
you're like,
through
oh, what are you talking about?
manipulation.
Everyone like that shirt's red, and you're like, what are you talking about? It's blue, and everyone's
That's
like, yeah,
gaslighting.
Yeah.
When you're like,
I just thought it meant firing people up.
no, gaslighting.
I hope
is
you
like
haven't been
when
going
you're,
around
like,
being like, "Yo, I
intentionally-
gaslit people."
Actually, let's
Like
just get the
gaslit
actual
guy, right?
definition.
No, well, I put GAZ, gaslighted.
Oh, gaslight. Oh boy.
That could be like I'm giving great information.
To manipulate by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. So you make people,
I
you
gaslight people all the time.
Yeah. Johnny's
That's
very
my
abusive.
gift.
Yeah, he makes you think you're crazy, and it's
So
like.
guys,
So then part of that is him saying like, oh, like I told you about Travis Kelce, like I was after Travis. It's actually Kelce, not Kelsey.
Yeah.
Um,
Which we found out. I found out today.
I found out when I was in front of him, and he was like, "Yeah, people call me Travis Kelce, but it's Kelce." And I was, he didn't say it to me, but he said it in front of me. Yeah, and then Johnny just on the first round and the second round, and I was like you're so tacky.
Oh, these
dude.
were first and second round picks.
Yes, he was right behind me, and now this year I'm after him in the pick.
Okay.
So I'm just like I told him every
So
time he asked me, I told him a different player. I have a different strategy. Every day is a different strategy.
I don't talk about my shit with anybody.
Every conversation.
And
is different.
everyone.
I love Aaron Jones. Yes, draft him in the first round. I don't think he's gonna be there in the second round. The next day he asked me, I'm like, he'll be there. He'll be fine. Like no one's gonna pick Aaron Jones in the first round.
Aaron just done very well for me.
He does good, but like no one picks him in the first round.
But
Travis Kelce
who
won your league.
do we all have
Second
that
league.
one person in our league? It'll be interesting to see who it'll be in the work league that is exceedingly overconfident with very little knowledge. Like just
In our league, yeah, we have. I don't know if we have that in our JAG league because we took a break last year, but in our league we have that.
just
we have a
someone
lot
who
of
does
that
all the wrong moves, but they're like, this is great. And they're always a Jets fan.
That's really funny that they're always a Jets fan. No, ours is unfortunately a Dolphin fan, but he hasn't.
Jets fans.
We shall not name names because they will watch this.
They will watch this.
What's
I'm
it
like,
What's it like to be a Jets fan though? Like that's even.
well, the thing that's
I know a guy.
strike.
You know what?
We know a guy. We have
I know
a Jet
guy
fan.
that's a Jets
That's a
fan,
friend.
and
Like, are they happy
he.
people?
No, this particular, and
They
if
lie
he's
to
watched,
themselves.
yeah, they lie to themselves, and he's crazy. Like I think this person's crazy. Like I think this person's like
It's gonna be a theme. I know one.
crazy,
Dre.
crazy. Dre.
Dre.
From
Andre
where?
Enriquez. He's a Jets fan for whatever reason.
Oh, he is he?
He's from Miami. I mean, he told me a story once on Twitter.
Dude, my dad was born in Brooklyn. It's like,
Yeah,
also you're a
like,
Jets
I
fan.
went to, like,
Okay.
I saw
Have you been to
one-
Brooklyn? No.
I saw one Joe Namath
He probably has.
commercial. I don't know.
He saw one Joe Namath
I
commercial
don't know.
when he was
He
8.
said a story. I still don't believe it.
The thing
He
is
was
that
a leader
their
for
color is their color is green. Like it's just green and white. I was like, that's like
It's not even a nice green.
it's not even a nice green. It's not even like
Like a
yeah.
pan-
have
Like
a
you
nice
guys,
green.
when you design something, would never use that green.
No, I've never.
When have you
I
ever seen that green in any other color except like when that
like on
last-
I have a-
Earth Day. Earth Day.
I have a friend that played for the Jets, and I'm actually very happy he doesn't
We
play with
do
them
have a
anymore.
friend that played for the Jets. That goes to church.
When he was playing for the Jets, I was like, I feel so sorry for him, and now he doesn't play for them anymore.
I mean,
and I'm happy
I
for
think
him.
they just have the worst uniform.
No, I think that I'm sorry. Yes, but I think he would rather be playing for the Jets right now.
Yes, clearly.
Than
Because
what
he'd be
he-
in the league, right?
Yeah, because
Right, but-
right now he's not playing football.
Yeah, that's not what I meant. But I'm just happy he's not playing for the Jets.
It's okay.
I hate the Jets.
Alright. Go ahead. Yeah, they do have the ugliest uniform. It's green and white. That's it. That's all you got. And it's a jet.
There's not even creativity. Like it's just who designed that? Like no one's thought about that. Like it's just
Don't talk about design.
People,
And
New York sports fans do
professional
not like
sports.
change, and that's why they continue to suck.
Well, Jet fans are horrible.
I mean I can tell you what's
Awful.
you staying in the AFC East. I think the Patriots have a very good cool uniform.
It's classic.
Yeah, it's
Even
classic,
even
but
throwback's cool. They just have like a permanent throwback.
what is the coolest uniform in the NFL?
The Seahawks have a very nice
They have a dope little uni there.
I mean the color that and this fits with the stadium.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll go Seattle. Seattle seems to be very
The Ravens also
forward-thinking.
great.
Ravens, all black Ravens is
Here,
terrifying.
quick trivia for you guys.
I-
Why are they called the Ravens?
Because isn't the Raven the
bird
state bird of Maryland?
I believe it's because
Edgar Allan Poe
Dad got on pole.
started the team.
Yeah, he started.
He started-
he started the team.
I kind of like the
he's
Bears
like
jerseys, bro.
Who's?
The Bears. Classic navy blue with the orange tints.
Tampa
Yeah,
Bay
that's
has
not
nice. I like Tampa Bay too.
The Dolphins have nice jerseys
Cardinals?
too.
All the throwback unis are.
The Dolphins
Fire.
have nice uniforms
The
too.
Cardinals, I like.
So, anyways, fantasy football edition. What pick do you want? Early pick or a late pick?
I like late first round, so I can kind of do back to back.
A little bounce
Exactly. If it's a snake, you really want 10-1.
Who doesn't do snake?
I
back?
mean,
No,
I don't know.
there's leagues that do auctions.
Yeah.
How are we gonna set this up? Like we're gonna do pick from a hat the day up, or
I'm gonna run our league exactly how I run my other league, without the second
like
flex.
a tyrant.
With it, rather second flex.
Because we're doing two flex.
That's so annoying, dude. I hate
I
two flex.
forgot.
It's so hard.
I think
you
one
would go
flex,
back to
bro.
basic.
Listen,
Yeah, one flex.
Carl one
basic.
time told me he was in a league where he's like, "Oh, I could use a QB as a flex." I'm like, "That's dumb."
Bro,
Super flex.
There are leagues that have two QBs, and I'm like, that's dumb. That is dumb.
Listen, not to offend anybody.
You know whose league that is? It's probably Fernie's league.
oh, is that why? That's why you drafted 3 quarterbacks.
So Fernie
he
last year,
thought,
Fernie's not in our league this year. I'm happy about that. We gotta do the owner reviews, and then we can wrap this up. So first owner on the docket is we did the 3 of you guys. You got me playing. We have Jimmy.
Jimmy,
Jimmy,
John
we called him.
Michael.
We didn't know he confirmed, so we called him this morning.
Yeah, and he
He
was
was like,
in.
"Yeah, bro. Yeah, man."
You
He was
got
like,
Dante-
yeah.
Dante's in.
Dante's in. Dante's in
Kevin
here. Wait,
Gazitua.
come out. Dante's a Cleveland Brown fan.
Cleveland Browns.
He has
Cleveland Browns helmet at his desk.
he
right now.
has a
Like, big
Cleveland.
one.
Yes, he
You
does.
know what? I'm not gonna crap on
Disparage
him. Yeah, because it's the first time in
Look,
human history.
He should get an extra pick. Like
He should get an extra pick for being a Brown.
But
fan.
it could only be a Browns player.
he's from.
Yes, yes. I like that.
Oh, okay.
he can only be a
Jarvis
Browns
Landry.
player.
Good luck. And it can't be Nick Chubb.
But they're actually decent, so that's a
That's the thing. That's the funny part.
That's the annoying part.
Orlando's joined the mix.
Orlando. What does Orlando do here? I'm sorry. He's new.
No, Orlando just started just
He's a CSR, no? CSR.
For commercial?
Yeah.
Nice, dude. So Orlando's there. That's a wild card. We have no idea how.
Javi, listen. Nothing would make me happier. Xavier Minoldi, who is recently got
I
promoted
feel like
to
he'll
director,
draft. I feel like, yeah, he will say that bit.
director of strategy and development.
Nice
Damn, I got it
job.
right
Congrats
on the first try. But I hope in my heart of hearts that he's secretly the best smack talker.
Yeah.
That
'Cause he's so gentle.
he is.
I
Nice.
can never picture him getting upset.
He is the nicest guy.
He was
Yeah, I imagine that he's gonna congratulate me if I beat
I'm
him.
keeping that title, nicest guy. You can be the second nicest guy.
You're not the nicest guy.
You think
You're
you're
not
the
the
nicest
nicest
guy?
guy. You're not the nicest
I don't know.
Yeah,
You think you're
yeah,
the nicest
yeah.
guy in the office? Oh,
That's gaslighting you. It's called that's gaslighting.
He's gaslighting himself. Stockholm syndrome.
I'm not the nicest guy in the office. But this is
You're
Javi
the-
is the nicest guy in the
You're
office.
the Javi's the
Beat
nicest
out.
guy in the
Get
office.
beat out.
How did I get beat out? Because of, I mean,
Temperament, continence, countenance.
Like his voice is so
Doesn't matter.
soothing. His voice
Yeah,
is
it's just like he's like
Look, wait. Let's just clear this up. This doesn't mean that you're
that you're
aren't
not
a
nice.
nice guy. You are a nice guy. It's just Javi may be a nicer guy.
I am the nicest guy.
Do nice guys
Do I gotta
finish
say
last?
anything I do because I feel like
Wait,
I'm
but
No.
you- wait,
No.
Like the way that you're reacting to this puts you in second place to Javi because Javi would have been like,
Guys,
he is nice.
Do you
to me.
finish last?
no.
Oh, so you're not a nice guy. Easy.
oh.
Nice
I'm the
guys
guy-
don't
I'm the
finish
guy
last.
that I save bugs from drowning in my pool. Like that's
You're a good guy.
You're, no.
That's
See,
nice
wait.
guy.
You're a humanitarian then. You're not a nice guy.
and that's one of my.
But listen, nice
Vertical pockets. Pick a topic. Pick a topic.
is
No,
such
we're
a
good. We're good. We're gonna keep highlighting the owners. Andy, Captain Andy. is
Captain
the owner.
Andy.
Salute.
Let me tell you, Captain Andy, you're going through some uncharted waters here.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
feel like
Nice.
The Bermuda Triangle.
Bermuda Square. Who else in their league? We got not Richard Francisco, unfortunately, this year.
Melissa Ospina.
Morel.
Morel's gonna win the league.
She's gonna wreck all of us. She's
Yeah.
gonna wreck every single
Yeah,
one of
she's
us.
good.
She comes
She's a badass.
with her Dolphins lunchbox.
Yes,
every
yeah,
day.
guys,
She's a huge
I know
football
that
fan.
family. These people are like
Militant fans.
like fans of football. They tailgate.
I love it.
Yeah.
They barbecue.
Yeah, I'm scared of tailgaters.
Yeah, I don't.
Are you?
I feel like our Orlando's a tailgater. He looks like a tailgater.
yeah.
He looks like him and Joel Santos tailgate.
You know,
together.
speaking.
Joe didn't respond.
He didn't
Joel's
respond. There's a lot of people who didn't respond quick enough.
The issue with tailgating,
Yes.
I don't know. If you really tailgate hard,
It's very
do
time
you
consuming.
enjoy the game?
Well, you
Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're
where
hammered.
for us it's different because if you're tailgating a Dolphins game or a Hurricanes game or whatever it may be,
You're going in with heartbreak already.
not only that, but like the sun, man.
Yeah, it's so
like
gonna
you're
come up.
you're out there in the parking lot, asphalt, sun's hitting you. You got like you're
Asphalt.
yeah.
Hot, black asphalt.
I mean, what about, can you just tailgate at home?
That's just a
what I
party.
do.
That's just a party.
That's a pregame.
That's called depression.
I have like pretend friends. I'm gonna start being like, I'm still doing cutoff figures. Of
I'll go to your house if you ever invite me.
Dude,
I'll
yeah,
go to your
I'm
house
down.
all the time.
I'm
Wait,
down.
we'll just
a little dolphin pregame.
a little. I'll bring the girls and have them play with your kids.
But then when the
Just to
game
clear
starts,
up,
I'm
girls
actually
means his
leave,
daughters. Let's just clear that
I'm
up.
gonna bring.
Yeah, I
I'm
have
gonna
two
bring. I'm gonna bring my women.
My women.
But
I'll bring all my girls. You know.
Like if the game sucks and it's halftime, I'm gonna ask you to leave. Like, yo. Like I'm gonna change it.
One
Yeah,
of
I
the
wanna
best
go to bed.
experiences I ever had actually was that one year that Dan Campbell took over as interim head coach.
That was fun, man.
Which,
Campbell,
which by the way,
bite your knees off.
if Fernie were a head coach in the NFL,
Dan
he would be
Campbell.
Dan Campbell.
Yeah. There's a
That-
lot of great bits in this segment, by the way.
Um,
But Ozzy's in our league too.
Ozzy, our director of employee benefits.
I hope that he wears a button down that's buttoned to his belly button. That's what I want.
No,
that's what I'm
I
looking
want-
for on the draft day.
Do you think
Towel.
if
Nice-
if
yeah, dude,
if
he could do it.
if he wins,
tell.
is he going to demand that the trophy be a pennant on his chain.
Yeah, that's what I
And
prefer.
he opened.
Oh, all right. What do we do? What about like a chain or the winner
What
of
do
that
we-
week? Oh, no, it wasn't like
Speaking of chains, I was supposed to get a turnover chain for Fernie. I forgot.
What are we doing for losers?
I don't know.
We could call it an AOR chain.
Anyway,
Someone who AORs a big
Come here,
claim.
and
That's
I was
actually a
like, you want like a
really
party
good
city?
idea.
Like, no, like
all the
I
That's
want
a
like a
really
chain.
good Friday funny idea.
So I have to
But
find a jeweler.
Listen. I'm gonna say this. I don't know if this is gonna get into it or not, but I'm a fucking genius.
Yeah. Anyways, next owner. Who do we got? We got Jimmy, Dante.
Did we mention
Ozzy,
Kevin Gazitua?
There are no
the Terminator. The Terminator.
The Terminator. Kevin Gazitua is a Terminator.
He's good.
That guy.
Fantasy
That guy
football.
is.
And then you have the triple threat. Me. I'm in the league, and you never know when I'm gonna sneak up on you and get second place.
Who
What are we doing for losers?
Nothing. No loser bracket.
we
here.
can't.
Everyone's
This
too posh.
is,
Punishment?
no,
posh.
we can't do a
Too
punishment.
Too
We can't do a
posh.
punishment.
Let's wrap this up. Let's end this playing. So yeah, that's our fantasy football edition of Jag Past 5.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for sitting in.
Yeah.
Took a little mental break from your insurance day.
Yes.
We're excited for the league.
Yeah.
We're excited for the league.
We're gonna be releasing the draft board, and people will be able.
Yeah,
to
we'll
see-
have content day of the draft.
Yeah, we'll probably maybe we'll live stream it. I think so.
I think we should assign draft slots prior so you can kind of game plan.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna
Like
plan
the
on that
first
today.
pick, like do a little research, right?
I'm gonna do a little plan today. I'm gonna set up a Zoom call. And we'll get that done.
Yeah, I think you just write like you do a Zoom call, and you just write everyone's name like, and we put it in a hand. And you pull it out on the Zoom.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do the way we do it in our league, which is a lot of fun. All right, well, thank you guys, and enjoy your rest of your day.
Yeah, I hope you guys do well in fantasy football. But now if you're going against me.
Gotta go home, man. It's like 5:30.
Bye.